Right, so we want to go and have a look at our new ship, don't we? So if you go into hangars, you'll see there's our new ship. It had the orange yellow next to it, meaning that we haven't looked at it before. Now what you want to do is right click on it and assemble the ship. New ships usually come unassembled, so you have to assemble them first before you can use them. Now it's assembled, if we right click on it again and say make active, actually before we do that I want to strip what we've got off this ship. So let's take everything off and put it in our item hanger. So you can just use the shift button on the first one, shift button, and click on the last, and it highlights everything in the middle, and then you can just drag all that into there. Now you can also click on any item and then right click and stack all, and it'll stack everything in the hanger that's the same. That button also does it. Now then, let's sell what we don't want that, so we can right click on that and we can sell this item. Super. Right, now that ship's empty and got nothing in it, let's close it down. Now let's make active, which means get inside, and there we have our very first proper frigate fighting ship. If you want to know more about it, you can right click on it, show information. So Merlin frigate, what you can see here is that it's ship characteristics primarily fitted with small modules. It's a combat ship. It uses hybrid turrets, and it's mainly, as I was saying in the first video, this is mainly a shield tank ship. So if you're going to tank it, you want to use shields, and you can see that in the Caldari frigate bonuses. Per every level that you train in Caldari frigate, you're going to get a 5% bonus to small hybrid turret damage and a 4% bonus to shield resistances. The Merlin is the most powerful combat frigate of the Caldari. Its role has evolved through the years, and while its defences have always remained exceptionally strong for a Caldari vessel, its offensive capabilities have evolved from versatile jack-of-all-trades attack patterns into focused and deeply gunfire tactics. The Merlin's primary aim is to have its turrets punch holes in the opponent's hulls. There's the attributes. I won't spend time going through that now. Where it's green, that's because it's modified. That's our skills are already modifying that ship. That's the fitting requirements. These are the skill requirements that you need. So you needed Caldari Frigate 1 and Space Command 1, both of which we've got because it's got the ticks next to it. Mastery is, as you can see, if we had a mastery level in it, it'd have the number of mastery levels we've got there. Mastery is just an indicator of, you know, the level that you're trained in that ship. So it's another way of helping you skill into a ship. It's only a guideline, it's not 100%, but you can see the one we're missing at the moment for mastery level 1 is shield tanking. And if we click that button there, under shield tank you need science 1, power grid 1 and shield operation. Right, now we don't have shield operation. We don't even have the skill book by the looks of it. Skill at operating a spaceship shield systems, including the use of shield boosters and other basic shield modules. A 5% reduction in shield recharge time per skill level. Now we could buy that skill for 71,000 ISK, or we can buy and train it. I'm going to buy and train that now, because obviously this is a combat ship and we want good shields, and this gives us 5% reduction in shield recharge time per skill level. So let's buy and train that. Let's just check the market and see if it's cheaper on the market. 55,000. Now it's going to save us 20,000 almost on what we're already paying. It's saying that it's still 23% higher than the regional average. Right now, for the saving of 10,000 ISK, I'm not particularly bothered. You won't particularly be bothered about 10,000 ISK shortly either. It takes longer to go and find the average book than it would be to just go out and earn 10,000 ISK. So let's just buy it. And that should be, there it is there, inject skill. And now if we go to our skill catalogue and look under shields, which was the one we just ordered, shield operation, this was it, wasn't it? So let's just drag that into there. And in fact now what we want to do is, that's more important to me than biology or social. So you can just drag it to the top. And let's add some more shield stuff now that we're here, because we've got the skills to do it. So I'll put them in order. So I'll have that one next. Then we'll have that one. Skill at installing shield upgrades. That one's next. That one's next. Right, that'll do for now. So we don't need that. Now what we've got to do is put our guns and stuff that we have got on this. So one civilian Gatling gun, 175mm gun. We're going to put our antimatter charge in our ship's hold. You can also drag it down there, that's also the ship's cargo. We need to put our civilian on there. And then if we open our hold, just drag that into that. It'll fill up that with what we've got. And okay, right now, that's as much as we can do with this ship. Let's go do this mission. We need to go on the agency. So we go here to agents, click on him, start conversation. 3 of 10. I've just the thing you want. The miners are happy, but now the station owners are not. A Garista's pirate has stolen some sensitive documents from them, and I'm tasked with quietly resolving the matter. I'm entrusting you with this. Get those documents back for me. So we need in cargo 1 secret document, and we need to bring it back here. Destroy the runner drone to receive the secret documents, and we will give you 2 more 75mm Gatling guns, and also 500,000 in ISK. And do we want that? Yes, we do. So basically, if we do this mission, we'll be able to add all Gatling 75mm Gatling guns from there. So let's go do this mission because we want that. Close it, undock. Warp to site. Got quite a few of them. Right, let's put them in order distance wise. You can click that now they're in order. Let's just lock them all up. Those first 3 anyway, the others are out of range. And oh, we're being webbed, so let's just go orbit. So as you can see, we're being webbed. The guy that's webbing us is this guy. So let's try and... well, it doesn't matter. We've got this one locked for now, he's close enough. Now, when you're being... you can always see which ship's targeting you by looking at your overview. It will have the image of whatever it is. So let's just click on that and we see it's him. So now let's orbit him and let's shoot that one next. Get rid of the web that's on us. Now you can see that web has gone and it's gone off there. Now we're free. Let's orbit this guy. F1, F2 to obviously fire the guns. Can lock these guys up now because they're all within range, and we'll just orbit this guy first. He's the runner drone that it wants us to kill. So I don't think we need to kill the others to do this mission. I think just this one, but I am going to kill all of them anyway. See how 75mm Gatling gun keeps missing? It's because it's not as good at tracking as that one. That one's not missing, but that one is. What we could do... right, what you can do in a scenario like that is instead of orbiting, you can go keep at range. And again, we'll have 2,500 for keep at range. So now you see we're turning back, but what we're not going to do is we're not going to orbit. So that should mean that our transversal is less. So hopefully now when we press F1, F2, you'll not see, there you go, you didn't see we're missing. Keep it range, 2.5, F1, F2. There you go. I was hoping we'd get some loot, but we didn't. Right, we can dock there, or we can dock there. Away we go. We've got what we needed, the secret documents. Start conversation. We've got our rewards, 500,000 and a Gatling gun. Let's complete the mission. We've got more activity tracker mastery. I'm not bothered about looking at that. We've got more unclaimed rewards in the career mission, but I don't care about that right now. All I want is I want to go in there and I want to open my ship fitting window. I want to get rid of that, so I'm going to drag that into the cargo hold. I want to put on my 2 new Gatling guns and then click on there, drag that into the middle, and now they've all got ammunition in them. Right, so that's as much as we can do with this ship at the moment. Let's request another mission. He's going to give us a proper non-civilian afterburner next, so we'll accept this mission. Objectives: warp to the deep space area, find the Stargate, approach it. Let's undock. Let's close this. Let's warp to site. Look at all our little brothers here. It's like watching a fish release all its young. Into the ocean where most of them get killed. A bit like Eve's space, really. Travel to location. My sensors have found nothing in the area other than this lone Stargate partly hidden in a cluster of rock formations. I advise you proceed with care. Smuggler gates such as these are rarely left undefended. Your agent instructed to approach Stargate. Be ready to retreat should you need to arise. Okay then, so where's the Stargate? Now there it is. Let's click on it. Right click, approach. Let's put our afterburner on. Let's see what happens. Oh, notice what I didn't do. Now we've all got the same gun. That's appeared, so we can press that to group all weapons. Right, we can now dock. We're taking damage, not because anyone's hurting us, just because the gate itself has got emitting some kind of radiation or something. Unfortunately, all these structures are getting in our way of warping. When you see us warping through objects, we're not actually warping through objects. We're bending space so that object is not actually there. That's what the devs say anyway, so they can get around the fact that we fly through stuff. But there you go. Someone is doing the scanning explorer tutorial there. Start conversation. Complete mission. Open our hangar. Open our cargo hold. Open our ship fitting. Get rid of our civilian afterburner. Put on our proper. In fact, we'll just have a look what the difference was. Right, so if you want to see, this is not with anything on at the moment. If you press simulate, it will put everything on. So you can see that with our afterburner on, a civilian afterburner, we get 570 meters a second. Now let's exit that, get rid of that, put on our proper afterburner, simulate, 767, so we're getting like 200 extra meters a second. So let's request a mission. 5 out of 10. Here is a mission suited for someone of your caliber. After you left the area, our cleanup crew found a message from that pirate, Tahamar. He wants to meet you in person with no backup at a small repair outpost in the system. Be careful, you don't have to kill the man, but he's assassinated people I've known, so his death wouldn't be any great loss. You'll be granted 1 civilian kinetic shield hardener, and you will be granted 400,000 ISK. Let's accept that. Let's open our ship fitting window again. Let's drop our kinetic shield hardener in. That's a mid slot, so it goes there. Let's simulate it. Right, so this is an active module. What it does is it increases our resistances. These are the resistances against those types of damage. There are 4 types of weapon damage in the game: electromagnetic, thermal, kinetic, explosion, explosive. Different weapons do different types of damage, as you know when you looked on that before. Our weapons do 11 thermal and 15 kinetic. Right, this, if you turn it on and off, watch, that kinetic resistance will go down. See, it's now 48. With it on, $64. That's what that does. So let's undock and go and do this mission. That's a destroyer. It's good to see you, privateer. I have a message from Tahamar, which he asked me to deliver to you. You have gone through a pretty hazardous ordeal, having to fight against our new recruits and brave one of our traps. We certainly give you credit for getting through it all in one piece. You have guts, and that's exactly the type of pilot that we're looking for. Yes, you guessed it, we're here in the heart of the Caldari state, but we always keep an eye out for possible additions to our fleet. You state pilots are much better trained than the most of the scum we have back home. So I give you this proposition. Visit our agents to join our cause and earn wealth beyond your wildest dreams. The stuck-up corporations here in Caldari space have nothing to offer you that we can't double or even triple. They hoard their isk like rats, and the poor sod they hire do their dirty work and only get scraps dropped through dozens of layers of bureaucracy. You're worth more than that. Join us and be rid of the greed and backstabbing of capitalism to find a purpose to your life and a goal to achieve alongside the rest of your mighty host. You have many days to consider our proposal, but first you must complete another test. When you are ready, attack our fleet, and if you leave this place with your life, then we will know you are ready for what is ahead. So we just need to lock this guy. And he's in the same as us. He's also in a... and that's got a Garista skin on it because he's a Garista pirate. If you want to look at your own ship and not that, you can just click in the middle there and look at, and then you move back to your ship. Right, let's track him and let's orbit him. let's put that on, and let's put that on to get our shield resistances up. And then when he's within, you know, range, open fire. Now we just have to press F1 and that'll fire all of them because we group them all together. That's the shield hardener working. Right, he's in range, let's open fire. He doesn't appear to be shooting back, which is a bit bizarre. Oh, now he's shooting back. And he's using missiles. Now what we could do if we had different ammunition is maybe have tried fitting ammunition with a longer range and then orbit him at a wider orbit, and maybe his missiles wouldn't hit us because missiles only travel a certain distance. Their distance they travel is a combination of how fast they are, so the velocity, and their flight time. And we didn't get any loot. Nicely done. Perhaps we will meet some other day. For now I will be making my way back to base in my capsule. Continue. And we can dock. There we go, we've got our 500,000. And we've got more mastery stuff. So let's close that. Let's claim all our rewards. We've been given another load of money. Let's claim it all. Let's have a look in here. Yeah, it's all just ISK. Let's just claim everything. Redeem to current station. There we go, she's got 210k. Slowly working our way around here. You know, we're collecting points as we go along the bottom towards our additional skill points. What's our balance at the moment? So now I've got 2 million. That's pretty cool. There's something else I want to show you whilst we're thinking about that as to how to make money. And it's this here. It's called Project Discovery. So I'll quickly do it just to show you what it is. I'm not going to read all this. I'm going to let you guys read that for yourself, because I don't want this mission, this YouTube video to go on too long. So I'm going to skip the introduction, and I'm going to skip the tutorial. Right, so basically you get, as we do these and get them correct, this accuracy rating goes up. Right, your payout is based on the accuracy rating, and you'll see that at the moment we're level 0. We also, as that progresses, we rank up and get rewards. For every one you submit, you get an ISK payment. It starts off at, I think, 55,000 per submission. When you increase the accuracy to 99,000, you're getting 99,000 ISK per submission. As an alpha, once you get that to 99,000, you're allowed to do 100 submissions every period between every reset. It tells you how many. I think it's like once every 24 hours. So you can, once you get that to 99, you can earn yourself 10 million a day doing this, and it's very simple. All you have to do is identify the clusters. This is a test one. I know some of them are tests, some of them are not. This one's a test one. It'll give us a mark out of, tell us how accurate we are. 86. As you can see, I've already hit 51%, and it tells us that, oh, I've earned 26,000 ISK for that first submission. Let's go on to the next one. You can see my analyst training is going to go up. I'm going to receive that reward for doing the first level. And here's the reward track. As you get up, you get blueprints, you get skins, you get cosmetics. You know, you get that's a battleship blueprint. Those things sell in game for something like 9 billion. So if you get one of those and you can get the stuff together to build it, you'll have yourself a very expensive battleship. Unfortunately, they're also, because they're so expensive, they're gank targets, and people do try to kill them whenever you see them. So a lot of people that do own them very rarely fly them. But let's continue, because I think because we're brand new, we're only allowed to make a few submissions the first few times. Oh dear. Oh, it was a multiple one. Do you know what? Okay, it's because we're in this tutorial. This thing, right, the game is not consistent in how it splits things up. So see that we're getting things wrong, it's going down again. Once you get out of this first phase, you never get these multiple ones. Don't tell me this isn't, but you don't get them as tests anyway. You mainly get these ones. So you can just keep doing this. as you can see, we're slowly going up. We're now at 54. We went down a little because obviously I got those. It's only test ones that affect your score. Others don't. So you now see that we're getting 28,000 per submission. Look, we've got some mastery activity stuff as well. 29,000, so we're going up. There you go, we've reached our maximum submissions, so we can come back in 23 hours. Yeah, so it's 24-hour period, right? It's limited it because we're brand new. I think as that accuracy gets up, we'll be allowed to submit more, and eventually we're allowed to submit, you know, 100 a day as an alpha, or 200 if you're omega. So pay out 10 to 20 million a day. You'll slowly see the payouts take a bit of time to hit your wallet, but as you can see already, we've got that there. So we should get a little payment in a minute, which help us with what I want to do next. Right, let's have a look. So we're going to get an implant, another. Now let's see. For you, my friend, there's always something. We managed to track Tahamar to a small pirate outpost in this system. It's time to finish this. Destroy the outpost, and hopefully Tahamar will perish along with it. You'll find it in the final room of the complex. And we'll get that. Okay, that's fine. Now, I might split this video into two. I'm going to continue recording, but I've noticed that the long videos you guys don't like, so this might be the second part of this walkthrough, and the reason I'm saying this is the second part is because I'm going to go and travel to a different station and refit this ship, because I think we've got enough money to do so. There you go. There's our payout from Project Discovery, 241,000. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. So this is the end of this, and then I'm going to start recording again, and we'll do the next. I'll show you how to fit this ship out, and then we can finish these missions without worrying about getting any serious damage. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.